What if we color?
Hello and welcome back to another week of Chef Wrestling Federation. I am, of course, the Chef Mike here to bring you some wrestling content. And we start, as always, when we begin our week with Monday Night Raw, brought to you by Unguided. He is giving you all of the Raw Championships tonight as he sets the table on the Go Home Raw before SummerSlam. But we start off with a CWF attorney match. Round 3, SmackDown's Adam Cole versus New Japan's Bray Wyatt. The winner will have the tiebreaker currently on the board to face Kevin Owens in the main event for the CWF World Championship. We also have lots of action coming up for New Japan and Ring of Honor, including Tag Team Gold on both shows being determined. But we will get to that first match coming up here. Bray Wyatt, Adam Cole. What a great way to start this off. And we will, like I said, we will get to that right now. Welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on in, Dev. We are just started with a big one here. Major World Championship implications here between the two most undefeated men in CWF. The 5-0 Adam Cole, baby, the IC champion of SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Panama City.
Could also potentially be holding all the gold soon enough. SmackDown Championship and World Championship.
Champion.
As Adam Cole is a man who's been unable to be stopped so far, but Bray Wyatt, the man who took out Roman Reigns, we will get to that when New Japan comes up. The update on Roman Reigns after the assault by Bray Wyatt on New Japan. Simply Perfection is still defending the championship with a brand new team, an unsigned legendary tag team. They've come out of retirement to face Simply Perfection for the World Women's Championships. We haven't seen him in a ring in quite some time. Wait till you guys see it. But of course, we still have all of Raw here. Light Heavyweight Championship action, North American Championship, and, of course, the Raw Championship Gold. We have Raw, Ring of Honor, and New Japan, Dev. Then on, I believe it's going to be the 10th, will be the other 3 brands. So you guys got time to develop your shows for the pay-per-view at SummerSlam. Bray Wyatt has been devastating. He's blasted through Scott Hall and Chef Mike. Adam Cole got a great win over Drew McIntyre and stole one against Kenny Omega. In terms of strength of schedule, Adam Cole is the favorite so far, but he's also facing Bray Wyatt, so who is a former 2-time world champion. If I'm Kevin Owens, I'm watching very carefully and planning what he could be doing for the main event. Now, it's still possible for Kenny Omega or Scott Hall to catch up. It's an outside chance that Chef Mike and Drew McIntyre at this point, but Scott Hall and Kenny Omega can still catch them. If Kenny Omega and Scott Hall can win their matches, Omega faces Drew McIntyre. Scott Hall faces Chef Mike. They win those matches. They are in the title picture going into round 4. Which would also mean Chef Mike may have to beat Adam Cole in round 4. And Drew McIntyre will have to beat Bray Wyatt. So, very important matches coming up in the next, over the course of this week. To determine our main event. After this, Raw's night is all gold all the time. At this Raw Champions Night.
A man who always succeeds in unnerving his opponents.
Also, after the pay-per-view, we will start voting for points. Because the points are becoming more and more important at some point. As if you get a certain amount, you could potentially rock the whole season. Shake the system.
His true viciousness. I'm kind of scared to watch.
But it is expensive. It's not going to be easy to get it. Great match to start this. The crowd already believes Bray might kill Adam Cole here. Goes right to it, but Cole blocks. Cole's doing what everyone else has done and just go right at it. And up the pressure and he can. But Bray just eats shots. Oh, God, I think a headbutt already. Maybe Bray will finish this quicker than we think. Somebody has to win here. Draws do get you a point on the board. Thank you, Deb. I appreciate it. Deb and I will be competing in a trios match on the Ring of Honor against Fly High. Drop kick by Cole on to Bray Wyatt. Rope break, though, on that pinfall attempt. But continues to go right at Bray. Bray, as he normally does, just eats those shots at another headbutt to take him down. Now Bray, go! That senton knees up by Cole. Adam Cole, Bay, has not been an easy man to keep down in any match. Cole has him up. Reverse atomic drop. But Bray Wyatt stops him. Clothesline. Bray has got himself back in his. Oh no. Those big shots. Oh, back of the head of Cole. That neck and head injury problems of Adam Cole. Very apparent. I'm sure Bray Wyatt knows very well as a student of the game. Sister Abigail on Cole. That could be it already. Kick up by Adam Cole. That Sister Abigail is just devastating. He pulls out of nowhere for such a weird angle shot. Oh, God. Now that choke out. Oh, my God. Cole could be out. Cole could be out like a light. The ref counting. Kicked up by Cole somehow. Cole is still breathing. But for how much longer as Bray starts choking the life out of Cole? Will the undefeated streak of Adam Cole end here on Raw? Bray Wyatt missing that shot block. And Adam Cole goes right to the ground and pound. Not to be denied in this matchup. Adam Cole, Panama Sunrise, right here. Oh my God. 2 kick out by Bray Wyatt, emphatic 2, and he rolls out. Smart move by the veteran Bray Wyatt. One of the most intelligent superstars of our generation. But Adam Cole, a very talented man himself. Look at that backbreaker by Cole. There's no way we want this to end in a double count out for both men to get a point. That wouldn't be fair. But Adam Cole could take the win on a count out here on Wyatt. That might be his best bet to keep Wyatt down. Ref taking too long to count. He was waiting too long, so went right back to him. Oh, the back of the head of Wyatt bouncing off the mat in the process. Thin layer of concrete. So that big layer of concrete and a thin layer of mat. Death lock by Cole. Trying to make sure Wyatt can't make it back to the ring. What a great starting match. Remember the GM that wins this match also gets credited for the star points. Oh my God! That powerbomb on Cole by Bray Wyatt. Nothing keeps this man down for long. I swear. And Wyatt runs back to the ring. But Cole meets him back in there. Let's go for that super kick by Wyatt. Blocked it. Hey man, thank you for the 15 months. Yeti, welcome on in. I appreciate you stopping by. How are you doing? Bray Wyatt and Adam Cole are tearing down the house to start this off. The only 2 unbeaten men in the tournament. Sister Abigail on Cole! 2, kick out again. Cole has kicked out of that twice now. I don't know how he's doing it, but Bray Wyatt not letting up. Wyatt, big senton, Cole sidesteps it. I don't know how he rolled out of the way of that one, but he did. And Adam Cole is going to make this tournament interesting. The winner of this match could potentially be the future world's champion. Last shot! 2. Bray Wyatt kicks out. My God. Dropping that knee. Oh, I'm doing good, doing good. Officially on my little vacation time. Thought I'd bring you guys at least one of these shows before I go. Drop kick, beautifully done by Adam Cole. But the pin! Kick out. What does either man have to do to win this? Oh, no, 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 no. He's won every match like this. He's won every match like this. That's it. Cole is out. He's choked him out. The fingers down the throat of Cole. And Bray Wyatt chalks up another win.
Here is your winner, Bray Wyatt.
If I am Kevin Owens, I'm a little bit terrified that that is the man you're staring at on the other side.
We'll see how they feel once they get back to the locker room and hit the showers.
Bray is looking really good for you there, Yeti. Potentially moving on to the main event. I mean, he's got the best path forward now. He just has to win one more time to guarantee his spot. Wow, wow, wow. Man. Dominant man has Bray Wyatt been since coming here to Chef Wrestling for this season. Continuing on pretty much a fairly dominant performance he had last season, but he's looking even better this time. Better shape. Just everything. But coming up is the Raw Tag Team Championships. The Smooth Operators reunite to take on Rikishi and Rey Mysterio. Interesting 2 tag teams here, but you know what? We're all about different here. The Smooth Operators, I guess Unguided knows very well. We'll get to that match right now. Welcome to Mac Daddy. New Japan is right after Raw. Bray did get the win for New Japan here, though. But now it's Raw's time for the rest of the way out.
It's a different feeling in the air when WWE's resident superhero makes his entrance.
Hope we're doing well, Mac Daddy.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the World
Ricochet
Tag Team Championship.
is here with his partner Braun Strowman.
First, from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet.
You know what? That's totally fine. The small cards have been pretty key for New Japan. Small but mighty cards. And that's all you need. Simply Perfection will be taking on a legendary women's tag team that has never won tag team gold because it wasn't available to them. But they're looking to get that tonight. They are an unsigned team looking to make a name for themselves once again. They are both hopefully future Hall of Famers as they proclaim to be. They have both been women's champions. And Simply Perfection may have a hard time against them, but we'll see.
Weighing in at 385 pounds,
Terrifying power with unmatched brutality. And ever since his return, Strowman has been on a path of destruction.
I'm glad he got the Smooth Operators together, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I will not. I'm not gonna tell you the team yet, but Simply Perfection. You know what? I still have my money on them, to be honest. But this team could be really strong for them. There's also a #1 contenders match, I believe, on WCW. Toxic Attraction takes on SmackDown's Iconics, the 2 best tag team The two other best women's tag teams will face off against each other. The winner of that match will face whoever the champions are, potentially at SummerSlam for the gold.
And from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in
But right now we have Raw Tag Team Championships with the old school world design. SmackDown has a blue design of it.
Multiple tag team titles, and Kishi may be the best dancer in WWE history. Besides
Also the Light Heavyweight Championship, North American and Raw Championship here on Raw. As Unguided is trying to stack the deck tonight.
Kishi is one of the most fun-loving yet dominant WWE superstars we have.
I wouldn't say skill, but they are definitely experienced and have been around a long time.
More fun than the big man. What about me? Saxton, get off the deck. This is not permission for you to twerk. Raising the roof, Corey. Watch me.
They're very, very cagey and smart veterans. They have faced the likes of Trish Stratus's and even Mickie James, Beth Phoenix. They faced several of those different women and successfully as well.
One of the greatest Lucha Libre stars around. We are about to see
But that skilled wise, no. That's why I still think Jade Cargill and Charlotte could get it done.
and from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Better skilled than Jade or Charlotte. I mean, ring work wise, no combined tag team right now at the current time, but potentially with SmackDown developing Bianca Belair and Kayden Carter, that's potentially one that could be talent wise better in the ring. Kayden Carter is an up and coming superstar.
Here we go, gentlemen. The
Tag team going on the line. The first official match here for Raw's card. Starts off with Ricochet and Rikishi.
on one side, we see and Strowman, and they'll have their work cooperating cut out.
I thought Rikishi. Oh, what do you? No, Rikishi. He's gonna fly already. What are you doing, Rikishi? The big man, no. Realizes he can't fly that far. Let Rey Mysterio do that. I like the contrast of big, little on both teams too. And potentially match styles together here. Kind of a new school and old school versions of the opposite teams. And Mysterio, crossbody on Ricochet. Go for that quick pin. Kick out at just one. Tagging to Rikishi. Yes, smooth operators. Braun Strowman and Ricochet. Will that play well for them? They have the experience together. Rikishi missing that. That's why big men like that probably shouldn't do it if they can't. Oh, look at that Ricochet, that speed. Probably needs to get Braun involved in this match. Might be trying to here, but stopped by Rikishi. Yeah, smooth operators are Ricochet and Braun, and then you got Rikishi, Rey Mysterio. I don't think they have an official team name. Quiche Stereo, I don't know. Ray Fatu. I have no idea. Mysterio to the top. Elbow missing there, Ricochet. Sensed it was coming. I believe smooth operators came from the New Day. I believe that's where that came from originally. Yeti can confirm that because I heard it from him, but I'm pretty sure it was the New Day that called them that. Because I think they were playing with Ricochet. I know they're buddies with Ricochet. Oh my god. Working over Mysterio. Ricochet still holding his own pretty well despite being here. This is the beginning of the match. We know he can go for a while, but has to think about getting out at some point. Rey Mysterio gonna go into the ring here. There we go. Yeah, okay. I knew it was like one of the more established teams that thought the combination was funny. And the thing is, like, they were kind of making fun of Braun too, because Braun always criticizes small people. And then he ended up getting really close to Ricochet in real life after that. So he kind of had to eat his words too, which was really funny. Tagging in Braun Strowman, speaking of. Oh, God. Braun is catching Rey! That choke slam. Oh, he's bashing his face into the mat. Braun still open, but Rey getting up. Rey! DDT by Rey! But Braun pushes him right off, not letting him get any advantage here. And bringing Ricochet back in after doing some damage to Rey. Recoil on Rey Mysterio! And it's broken up by Rikishi as he hits the referee. That could be a DQ. Ref gonna let it go for now with a warning as she talks to Rikishi. Crossbody and Ricochet. Nicely done by Braun though, distracting Rey long enough for Ricochet. More New Japan cash for Yeti here. Tagging in Braun Strowman. Oh, he's walking on the chest of Rey. Trying to cave it in, but Rey somehow finding his way to stay in this. Now he has to be the one that tags out. As the Smooth Operators are running. And Rikishi stops it again. This time didn't have to hit the ref. So that's good. But Braun continues the punishment of Rey Mysterio. Now taking a Ricochet. Will Ricky get it done here? Oh, that boot to the face of Mysterio. Nice, nice. How did that go for you? How did that go? Well, I don't have Willow available right now, but any amount of cash helps. I don't know if he will buy Willow or not. It depends. He's got a strategy at hand. Trust the system Yeti has for you. Trust the system. Oh my God! Oh, big suplex by Braun on Rikishi. I know you like Willow, but there's no guarantee anyone will actually sign her. That's really good, man. That's fantastic. I'm sorry I missed that though. My schedule, it makes it hard for me to watch pretty much anyone's Twitch these days. Sidewalk slam on Braun Strowman. Like, this used to be early for me to start streams. I used to start streams back in the day between 8 or midnight. Because I used to work nights. But now I'm the opposite. These are late for me. But I'm off tomorrow. Oh my God, Rikishi! A sneaky pin. We've seen it work before. Kick out by Braun. Probably won't work that easily on Braun Strowman. Know the weight he has. And look at this. Oh no. Oh my God! Devastating gut punch on Rikishi. Alright, man. That's good. I will... I don't even... I am following you. Okay. So I will hopefully catch you at some point then. Kick out by Rey Mysterio. 10 p.m. Central. You know, if I'm still up and like in bed just lying there, I might be able to pop in. But the person I'm with might not appreciate those, so I have to make sure I bring my headphones so I don't disrupt her. Alright, I'll keep an eye out, Jonathan. I'll keep an eye out. Here comes Braun Strowman. He's just been a dominant force in this match. Suplex on Rey. But Rey will try to get a sneaky pin again. Braun has been subject to that a few times already. Kick out again at 1. But they can't quite get Braun. Oh no. The choo-choo man with a power slam. Broken up by Rikishi, saves the match for his team. Raw is trying to have what Unguided says their best week they've ever had so far. After a couple rough start weeks for them. RNG has not been on their side so far. Hoping that changes here. Oh my god, big lowdown spine buster kick out again at 1 by Braun. Braun is not staying down. Only those 1 counts on Braun Strowman. You gotta do a lot more work with Rikishi's body though. The weight on the chest of Braun, that could help it. Rikishi could be thinking of backing that ass up soon, but Braun seeing it happening. Rey distracts him, but not enough. As Braun shakes it off quickly. Going after both Rey and Rikishi at the same time right now. But Rikishi has him up in the corner. Here we go. Yes. He doesn't normally do that, so I'll let it go. I'll let it go. But yeah, usually when people just came here to advertise strictly, I don't go for it. But Jonathan doesn't usually do that. Jonathan does usually just pop by to talk for a bit. Kick out by Rikishi. Ricochet, gets topped by Rikishi there. Rikishi did have that bonsai drop, but it wasn't enough to keep Braun down. And now he's in deep with Ricochet. Neckbreaker. And back to taking in Braun. Smart for this team, keeping themselves fresh. They're all over Rey Mysterio. They're all over Rikishi. They just got to keep up what they got going on for their game plan. Oh my god, return the favor on Rikishi. Oh, a boot to the face. Rikishi. Reversing. No, yeah, I don't like when people do that either. Trust me. Don't worry about it. I appreciate it, Mac Daddy. Oh, another gut punch on Rikishi. Tagging in Ricochet. But Rikishi stopping Ricky. Tags in Rey. Rey, go to the top, crossbody on Ricochet. Over the top. And now he's working over Ricochet. Now they're back and forth on the outside. Dev with Ring of Honor cash. Once again, we will have Ring of Honor after New Japan tonight. One of those 3 shows. Mac Daddy with the New Japan support, of course. I appreciate that, Dev. I know you are. The Smooth Operators are now in a bit of trouble against Mysterio and Rikishi. Unguided is going to the Dev school of booking for these tag teams. But it might work out for him. Strowman's down, but Ricochet kicks out. Basement DDT. You know what? I did, Dev. I said Unguided has went to the Dev school of booking with the Rey Mysterio Rikishi tag team. But it's been back and forth so far. And you know what, Mac Daddy? Yeti won last week again, and he did sign someone pretty big for absolutely free. A New Japan icon. Oh, and he debuts on New Japan in the main event tonight. Ricochet to the top. Looking for his finisher. Might be a little far for it, though. Rikishi will stop him anyway. Well, you know what? I think Unguided has been paying attention. And knows he has to do some changes to make his brand better. Oh, the debut of Kazuchika Okada is returning to New Japan under the tutelage of Yeti Games. And he will face the great Muta and Kofi Kingston in a triple threat Extreme Rules match. What a main event that'll be for New Japan. Rikishi. Look at that. Just tossing Braun over. Wow. Yeah, man, we'll see. Braun needs to hire CM Punk. I mean, you know what? CM Punk is going to be on the free agent pool, I believe, because that was one of the ones that Yeti did not select in his chances to pick. He went with Okada. There's two others in that one as well that I can't recall right now. I'm looking for it now. I've completely forgotten. I wrote them all down. It was CM Punk, Claudio Castagnoli, Santino Marella, and Kazuchika Okada. Yes, ROH is in negotiations with 4 people. I know WCW is with a couple people as well, and I'm sure New Japan, who doesn't tell me much, I'm sure he's already looked and has already plotted what he's going to do as soon as he gets the money. He's kind of signing 1 or 2 at a time, being patient. He's winning the weeks anyway, so he's getting free guys anyway. So, you know. Well, it's still possible he'll buy Santino, but with Yeti's strategy, Okada was the better pick because he's looking at big names only, and his roster is full of just the big names. Oh my God! Tremendous! And Rey Mysterio saves the match. But nicely done by Ricochet to take him out, leaving it 2-on-1 against Rikishi. Distraction nicely done by Braun to bounce him back in to Ricochet. Yeah, he does. But he won't be able to stop it this time. He won't be there to save him. Gets that splash. Kick out by Rikishi. He's one guy who just gets slapped around. Well, right now everyone's getting slapped around his roster as Bray Wyatt has put Roman Reigns on the shelf, as reported by Yeti Games. We don't know how long it's going to be yet. Oh my. Look at that reversal by Rikishi. Oh. The worst on each roster. I don't want to critique it like that, but I will look at it right now. In terms of what we've seen so far this season, I hate to say it, the Street Profits have not been very good for ECW so far. maybe Carmelo on SmackDown, but they got a really good roster. It's hard to determine that one. On the women's side, maybe Chelsea Green there. But I don't know. It's still a little early to tell, but just based on so far. WCW right now is probably Jey Uso. He's been very disappointing. Jey Uso's been super disappointing as a solo star thus far. That doesn't mean he won't turn it around. It's very, very, very early. But so far, Jey Uso hasn't been very good for him. For here on Monday Night Raw, he's had some injuries. So he's got some random guys on his roster. Right now, the one person he hasn't used is probably his worst wrestler. Zelina Vega. So, he hasn't used Zelina yet here on Monday Night Raw. I don't know why he has her. Look at that kick by Ricochet. Oh, Rikishi saves it. For Deb and I'm his worst wrestler. I'm not just saying that. Statistically, I am god-awful on his brand. Or the very unlucky Shotzi on his brand so far. Ignore my friends playing games. They're all my streaming friends. I probably could just not have it open. I don't know why it always shows them. I guess I can go into mute and probably do that. Yeah, she got one match. Well, she's done two and got hurt in the second one, and it hasn't been back since. Yeah, the crazy Shotzi is really good, for sure. Yeti doesn't really have anyone bad in his roster that I would hate personally. Rikishi looking to finally finish this off, maybe. A lifeless body of Ricochet. Wow, I can't even say it. Oh my God! I believe you. I believe you, Dev. Dev, you always have some sort of plan. Whether or not you always remember what your plan is I don't know, but you always have some sort of plan. Raw has definitely started off the strongest they've been so far this season. This is the first of 4 championship matches here. One roster to run. Oh, man. Either SmackDown or New Japan's, because I think they have the better balancing. Backbreaker. SmackDown has almost as many women as they do men, because they're supposed to be a big women's brand, but they have a lot of really, really good ones on their brand that have been really good for them. Iconics have been monsters for them, as usual. General Zod, a friend of Yeti's, actually. Well, my friend, too, but he's known Yeti for a long time. Running power slam on Braun! He reversed Strowman again on that. 5-star match for Raw. Very well done for him. Now whoever wins this is just gravy for him. Welcome on in, Lux. Lux, who could potentially be ROH Women's Tag Team Champion. As they go for that new belt. A sit out! Slam! Using Rikishi's own move against him. But Ray blocks it. I don't like his bleached hair. Hey, that's Rikishi's natural hair color, alright? Ricochet taking Rikishi out. And going after Ray. That's Rikishi's natural hair color. How dare you? He's always a weird-looking blonde hair. Oh my God! Ricochet! It lands on his feet to boot. And look at that juking Rikishi. But Rikishi with a choke slam right on him. I still don't like it. If I could trade, I would probably put JC Jane back with Toxic Attraction on WCW, and then I would move. Who was it on I would probably move in exchange for that. Maybe Mercedes Moné to SmackDown, just because she's a bigger name for a brand that's supposed to be women's conscience. Women first, sorry. Or Trish, who has had a bad string of luck on WCW so far. It depends what I'd be looking for. Like if I was running SmackDown, I'd probably be interested in bringing back all of Toxic Attraction together. But I'd also be interested in getting Chelsea Green's partner or getting Damage Control together. So I'd probably be talking to Yuri on Io Sky for ECW. So if I was running SmackDown, I'd probably look at trying to like build those stables back together again. And trading out, like, you know, probably trading out, as much as I like Roxanne, she'd probably be a good fit somewhere in exchange. Powerbomb and Ricochet. I might try to get I might try to get Asuka too if I was SmackDown, because SmackDown has Kairi. Get the Kabuki Warriors and just have several different tag teams and stables in there. Look at that. The back and forth between these guys right now. If I was New Japan though, man, I don't know. I'd probably go sign Big E and put New Day all back together. I'd probably get Jim Neidhart added to the Hart Foundation, bring them together. I don't think I would trade anyone out personally. I don't think I would trade anyone on that team. I would probably try to pick up Jimmy or Jey Uso again, even too. But other than that, if I was running New Japan, I wouldn't really change. I wouldn't really want to change much other than signing. Sora will never forgive them. Kairi has yet to debut on his show because Kairi got injured on New Japan. Look at Rikishi looking to finish off Braun here. Oh my God! The crowd wins every time, but Ricochet stops before one, the slowest reffing count we've seen tonight. As she takes forever to walk across the ring, tagging in Rey Mysterio. Who's gonna probably try to put the exclamation mark here. Oh my, look at that sunset flip! Into a powerbomb in one fell swoop. And that's what Rey Mysterio does best. Basement drop kick on Braun. Braun might be at risk of injury here for Raw. Raw doesn't need any more injuries right now. Look at that DDT. I thought Braun blocked him, but he didn't. Rey to the top. Could be feeling froggy. He is! Kick out by Braun. Of all the created teams, honestly, Jade Cargill and Charlotte Flair would be absolutely dominant in real life. And the most hated women's team probably of all time. That's a good one. There's one team that Deb wants to put together that I won't say yet, but that would be an incredibly fun team as well. The Cena show, John Cena and Big Show on New Japan. So far, most of them like put together regular tag teams. So far, I'm liking the Rey Mysterio Rikishi as well. It's such a weird combination that's worked right now. I think he was also doing Michaels and Ziggler. Frog Splash and Ricochet. Broken up by Braun. Yeah, we'll see. Dev's got several people in mind. Ray almost breaking himself in half. Yes, actually, Yeti did. If it happens, if it officially happens, he called the Street Profits going with Hurt Business. Yeti has called that on one of our podcast streams, actually. I don't know if Dev was there, but Yeti has called that he believed the Street Profits would join Hurt Business. And there was a couple others that we've gotten right, but that's the one that sticks out to me because it's the most recent. Uh-oh. Ray could be out. Ray could be done here.
He gets tagged in.
Ref with the world's slowest count again. Smooth Operators might win by countout. Smooth Operators win by countout. Wow. New World Tag Team Champions. Now, when there's no champion, it can change hands in a countout. Normally, if the champion's defending, it cannot change in a countout. But again, there is no champions here. The Smooth Operators are the first Raw Tag Team Champions of the season. Great match. Yeah, honestly, like, so far, you know, they've already changed Dawkins' look to match it. It's very intriguing to me. I think we've also called like Jay splitting apart, but like everyone could have seen that one. I think we all kind of figured that Jay at some point would split apart and do his own thing. Next up is the very first Chef Wrestling Federation Light Heavyweight Champion. This is the very first time we've ever seen this belt in action. But you know what? At first I thought it was weird that Angai went with this, but you look at the free agency and there's some very... I'll give you guys a few weird ones. They're listed as light heavyweight in the game. Macho Man Randy Savage, Jerry the King Lawler are listed as lightweights. Then you got guys like Christian Cage in there. He's got a bunch of his own roster too. There's another really good one I can't find right now. Oh yeah, both of the Imperium guys are considered light heavyweights. John Moxley and Sabu, who are going to be in the free agent market at some point too. Uncle Howdy's listed as a lightweight. Dexter Loomis is apparently listed as a lightweight. So I could see why this belt would actually work for Raw. There's a lot of potential there. And he's actually got a lot of lightweights on his roster. Shawn Michaels is one of them. Jimmy Uso. He's got these two guys right here. So obviously he's got some plans here, and maybe Angai's got some plans I don't know about. But we'll get to the match right now. Matt Hardy versus Happy Corbin for the very first light heavyweight champion. I'm very curious how that's going to go. If I had to hazard a guess, I'm more of a Matt Hardy fan. But Corbin's had some fluke victories on this show before, last season specifically. Undertaker, Michaels, and Ziggler will be back for Raw for Week 5, so after the pay-per-view. Well, Mac Daddy, again, you know what? Uncle Howdy could be picked up at any point when the free agency is back open again after the pay-per-view. Because pay-per-view time will be where money is made the most. So guys will potentially make a lot of more money to get a couple more contracts on the books. Plus, I got some more prize packs that involve some cash incentives as we go on as well, because Yeti does more of a card game system. I'm doing more of a financial system, kind of like the MyGM mode here, just so we're a bit more set apart. We have similar ideas, but we have different visions, you know what I mean? So, and he knows more of the card-based stuff, and I'm better at the financial putting together stuff, so. Yeah, that's why it's like, you know what, Yeti could potentially do that. I don't know if he's going to do his own Wyatt family, or Wyatt goes on his own run. I think the plan is to hope Wyatt wins the tournament so that he can win the World Championship at the main event. Which, you know, that's fair enough. Right now he's the only 3-0 competitor. ROH Cash by Lux there. Happy Corbin was a TNT champion, or was almost a TNT champion last season, I should say. He's come close to 2 different championships last season, both the AW Tag Team Gold and the TNT title. But, you know, didn't work out for him. Look at Lux maxing out ROH here. Apparently Lux and Dev have a plan they want to go through with here. You can't support any brand too. If you're enjoying Monday Night Raw, you can help out Unguided there as well. Or any other brand that you have liked so far. Light Heavyweight Championship for the very first time on the line. It's actually nice in the game. I like the look of the belt in this game. It's a nice looking belt. Matt Hardy's not a nice looking character in this game. That download render is not great. Here we go. Oh my god, big boot by Corbin immediately. Corbin not messing around, wants this. But Monday Night Raw wants to stretch these matches out a bit, so they're hoping by putting all the belts in line tonight, they'll get some longer matches out of it. First match ended up proving dividends there. Also going with a smaller match card than normally does too. So I think Unguided is definitely taking some notes from other GMs, and it's good to see because we want to see competition, you know? Even Yeti would find it boring after a while if he kept winning every week. You gotta adapt. Yeah, back to his new little wolf look. Yeah, that'll be up to Unguided if he wants to do that. Because you guys can change looks slightly too. Like Unguided's Natalya technically doesn't have hair because she lost a hair versus hair match against Bianca last season. So she's only got like a little patchy patch of hair, but I have not been able to use her yet in this game because Unguided won't use her. So I don't know, or at least not yet. He might have plans down the line. Yeah, Natalya lost a hair versus hair match against Bianca Belair on SmackDown. So she had to shave her head. So for the last part of SmackDown season, she was bald. It was under the tyranny of Yeti Games on SmackDown. It's been mostly Corbin, but Matt Hardy being the experienced guy here. When you think top mid-carder, Matt Hardy's definitely one of those guys. Yeti. Yeti decided we're going to do a hair versus hair because it's Bianca Belair's braid versus Natalya's golden hair. And I think we were kind of hoping that Bianca would lose, just so we could see Bianca without her hair. But she lost, so but Natalya lost, so didn't end up happening. But of course, Yeti came back with that. Of course he did. It was actually a pretty good rivalry. It was pretty intense for a while there. More points there for New Japan. Yeah, the thing is, too, I have to re-download that particular person because WWE protects the properties of people. So if they're already in the game, I cannot just take their hair off. But say it's Matt Hardy, I can take Matt Hardy's hair off because it's not in the game originally. But WWE protects their IPs of their superstars, so I can't just go and change them myself. So I had to be creative for Natalya's. So I had to put like a hair piece on her, or I put Kurt Angle's like wrestling earmuffs on her head. Like any way to cover Natalya's head to show that she's bald, I did that. But this time around, I could download a different Natalya. So Natalya was very good for Yeti last season. So I think I broke my chair. Just to let you guys know, I think the fucking handle on my chair is now bent. This chair sucks. I gotta get a new chair. This is awful. I think I broke my chair. Oh, I definitely did. That's not good. Damn it. I'm gonna have to go get another one in a second here. The thing is, she's a good hand in the ring. She's just a charisma vacuum. She has no character charisma. She's definitely more of a Jim Neidhart than a Bret Hart. Definitely more like her dad than her uncle. Yeah, I leaned too much to the right, Yeti, and I think I literally bent the handle of my fat ass. Like, I don't know how the arm is bent. I'll show you guys when we get back to solo cam that I have completely lost this arm pretty much. It's bent. Deep six on Matt. Kicked out by Matt Hardy. Yeah, I don't know how Yeti breaks the main seat, but like that's something we would both do, honestly. We break shit. That's just what we do. I think I need to invest in a really, really good gaming chair or not bother with a gaming chair at all and just do a different thing entirely. Because going like half-assed with like a mid-tier to low-tier one was not a good idea. It's been a pretty good match here for the Light Heavyweight Championship. It started off mostly Corbin, but Matt Hardy really came into this. Using the leg rest. I thought about, honestly, Lux's standing desk is a possibility for me. I'm more comfortable standing. End of days on Matt Hardy. I might get one of those desks that go up and down with a button, and I'll do probably a lot of this stuff standing up. In fact, much of Season 1, I actually was standing. You guys just didn't see me because I was on PlayStation. But I was actually standing and watching on the big screen with my microphone attached to my head because it was more comfortable. Especially 8 hours long, you know. Back at the time it was 8 hours long. Kicked up by Corbin. Oh, twist of fate. I might do a standing desk with like a stool. And the days there on Matt Hardy. Another one there. Corbin. And Corbin is the first ever light heavyweight champion. We won't mention the ones that are actually former light heavyweight champions. But Corbin is the first Chef Wrestling light heavyweight champion. Because when you look at Corbin, you think that's a light heavyweight man. But the game lists him as such, so there you go. No, like, Yeti is not that fat. He's more fat at heart. He has said to me before that his dream body is Otis. But I will show you how fucked up my chair is. I am actually legitimately fat. I have broken this right here. It is bent this way and down. I have no idea how that happened. I must have twisted it and leaned into it, and now it's broken. Yeti is not bigger than me. Fuck off. He's not bigger than me. He's lying to you. He's definitely Otis at heart. Oh shit. Now I'm just dropping stuff. Yeah, you know what? I think Secret Lab is the way to go. Don't go Edwell, because that was a bad idea. It is hanging on by a thread right now. Coming up now is the North American Championship. Yeah, Gwen is the biggest of us all, honestly. Mostly in spirit. North American Championship now. Chris Jericho versus Jimmy Uso. I'm much better. Like Viscera is like one of my likes. All right, Yokozuna. Yeah, fucking right. All you gotta do, Mac Daddy, is check out one of Yeti streams when he does wrestling as well. I am a GM on his show, so I am more active as a GM there. I run Monday Night Raw on that show. And my roster is, I know, a curious one, but if you follow Yeti, he will do his show as well. And you can see how fat Yeti really is. But we'll get to Chris Jericho versus Jey Uso. And I'm going to switch out this, or Jimmy Uso. And I'll switch out this chair as I do the entrances. But we'll get to that just a moment here. No, he's not as big as he says. He's full of shit. Don't listen to him. He eats as much or more than me, but still is somehow like half my size. Not in height, though. In height, he's taller. But that's pretty much it. Anyways, we'll get to that match right now, and I'll switch out this freaking chair.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT North American Championship. Making his way to the ring from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jerry Cole.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the vacant championship, which means tonight we finally crown one of these superstars as our next champion. And it's about time, if you ask me.
I know, he's got like amazing metabolism. That's the thing. Okay, I'm way taller in this chair, but it's gonna have to work for now. Oh my god, this is... I'm better off just standing, honestly. I'll have to angle this camera up. Shit. Let me just check something really quick. Oh, that still works. Hello down there.
Byron, would you agree that he's about as
Chris Jericho decided to change up his look this time.
I would absolutely agree with you, Michael. But he's also one of the most talented. I think that gets lost sometimes.
Bring the microphone a little bit closer now that I'm sitting a bit further away. But yeah, I never had metabolism. It never really worked out for me. Like at all. You guys still hear me pretty well? It looks like you guys should be able to still hear me pretty well. That's good. Game. Oh no! We were doing so well. God damn it. Give me a second. The game. It's decided to do its crashing thing. We pretty much did really well. We did well last week and didn't have a problem. Just accept it, move on, I guess, you know. Dum 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 dum. Just going to make sure no one can see. Oh, I guess I can't do that, eh? Okay. Well, we'll just turn this game on while we're at it. Gwen says that she's like 90 pounds. Oh, that probably explains why my chair broke. A freaking bolt came off of it. That can't be good. That can't be good at all. Oh my god, why? Why have you forsaken me, game? No, I'm not gonna hurt myself. I switched chairs. I'm just way higher up than I normally am. And not in like a smoking kind of way, like legit higher than I usually am. I can't lower this chair down anymore. God damn it. What a very nice... Yeah, of course. Yeah, just DM me it. And right now I'm just gonna figure this freaking game out. Why won't you open? I don't get you. It says launched. It's not launched. Don't lie to me. Oh, you want to see my reaction? Well, I guess I could react to it here while I'm trying to get this to work. No, not lunch. I didn't say lunch. Okay, I'm gonna look at this.
That alright? Like, you might not have any reason, you know what I mean? After all, you know.
Okay. He's like dead. Dead.
It's territorial.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Hi, Yeti. Welcome back, Yeti. Fucking hell.
It's Yeti. Of course Yeti did it to him. Why am I not surprised by that? Why am I not surprised that Yeti did that to him? This is why I don't do these things. Oh, Yeti. The constant pest that you are sometimes. Alright, let's see. I closed up the app. Let's see if I can get the network. I definitely could. His soul did leave his body. I definitely could try. Imagine me doing a cooking stream and then a jump scare happens and it's like mostly in my ears and then I just completely fuck up an entire recipe. That's what will make it more fun for everyone else. Not for me, who has to clean up the mess after, but he threw his mouse. Yeah, he did. I'm gonna put my desktop on mute because it starts off with the game music first before I can get into it. But yes, his soul left his body. 100%. We were like halfway through Jericho versus Jimmy too. It seemed like. But I feel like it did just start, so I think we're okay there. It should have saved the other ones. If not, we'll just let's skip them because we already seen them. Okay, good. At least save that. It usually does. Alright. We're back again, guys. Sorry about that. I'm curious to see when someone comes downstairs and sees me like 8 feet above my desk. My knees are really on the right against the desk right now. I'm just in suspended animation. All right, let's get to Jimmy Uso versus Chris Jericho. We're gonna try this again. Stay together, stream. I need you today.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT
This is for the North American Championship. A nice looking championship
from Winnipeg, Manitoba,
that Dirty Dom in real life holds right now.
227 Jerry Cole.
Ladies and gentlemen, by night's end, we will crown a new champion. No offense to you, Cole, but part of me wishes Gorilla Monsoon was here for this match, just so we can hear him say, history has been made at the conclusion.
Let's go, Chris Jericho. He's taking on Jimmy Uso.
That he's so egotistical that he likely doesn't even realize how these people feel about him. No kidding, Michael. Talk about living in your own little world. It must be nice to be convinced that you're the absolute best there is. Period.
Jericho versus Jonathan Fatu.
And his opponent, representing the Usos from San Francisco.
At least he gets to join his dad in the back. I'm surprised that Angada didn't put Jimmy with his dad, but he put Rikishi with Rey Mysterio instead. Interesting how he decided to do that move. I mean, he did sign Rikishi later, but still, he could have done it tonight.
Vastly different landscape for both his brother and his cousin. Uso picked up right where he left off. A different landscape, same high-level competitor.
Both Jimmy and Jay have earned seats at the table with Roman Reigns, who has made both better.
Has Roman Reigns made Jimmy and Jay Uso better? Or has Roman Reigns actually defined the Usos?
I mean, after 38 years, they're no longer together as a team. You know, Usos on their own as they're drafted to two different brands, both looking for their first singles gold. Jimmy could get it right here. North American Championship on the line. If you hear a little cat meows, it's probably going to be Jade. Now I have more than one cat roaming around here once in a while. She just discovered the stairs. Jimmy going around Jericho immediately. Jericho's had a pretty good run so far here. If I had to pick a favorite, it'd probably be Jericho in this. She's a little hard to like hold on to right now, but I can go get her after. Samoan drop on Chris Jericho by Jimmy Uso. I will show Jade at some point. While she's still little too. I'll show you guys today. I have to go. I'll have to go get her. I really don't even know where she is right now. She might be in nap time. Nap time number 3 of the day. Jimmy continues the pressure on Jericho. Go for that kick. A nice uppercut by Jimmy. But Jericho's up right away. But a jawbreaker for good measure. You have to be vicious. You have to be calculated against Chris Jericho. The Ocho. Take out by Jericho at 2. He's looking to become Le Champion once again. And he says he's going to celebrate with a bit of the bubbly if he wins tonight. Jericho, the triangle drop kick on Jimmy Uso. Shades of the old lion tamer Jericho. But Jimmy puts him into the barricade. Throwing him right back in. Ooh, shot by Jericho. Has Jimmy Uso reeling. Oh my. No way, Jericho. Jericho doesn't do this. Okay, never mind. I thought he was going to jump. I thought he was going to go for a jump. He doesn't, but this could be worse. Oh my god. Oh my god, a powerbomb on the apron by Jericho. Jimmy's back is going to be riddled and rattled as Jericho works him over. That helps the Lion Tamer. Bunny baby, welcome on in. How are you doing? You just joined us here for the North American Championship bout. Chris Jericho versus Jimmy Uso here on Unguided's version of Monday Night Raw. 6 GMs vying for the best GM of the season. So far, it's been a fantastic night for Raw. Kick out by Jimmy Uso. That's good. I'm glad you're here. Hopefully we can bring you the action that you want to see. Jimmy with that kick, kind of a faint kick there, but did kiss Jericho a bit. Jericho the Bulldog though. Right back to working over Jimmy. Back to that back area. Now the arm and chest as well. Jericho had a slow start in this. Now methodically picking apart Jimmy, but Jimmy throws him off. Jimmy. Samoan drop by Jimmy Uso. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Kick out by Jericho. In what way, Mac Daddy? In what way? You know? No, not a bad one. Jimmy Uso trying to become a solo star. Him and his brother were drafted different shows. Roman Reigns is on a different show as well. Big Uso splash. Are we going to see Jimmy Uso as a single star? Kick out by Jericho. Not yet. Bray Wyatt beat Adam Cole, but Adam Cole could still win the tournament and move on to face Kevin Owens. If Bray loses his next match and Adam Cole wins, it'll be tied for the tourney, and they'll face each other again in the opening match of SummerSlam. No, it's definitely not. That's what you're going to get with our 6 GMs. Creative ideas, different matchups. Raw has decided to do a completely different look to his roster lately. And it's so far paid dividends for him. This has been his best show in the first 4 weeks of the season. Oh. But it is still possible for Adam Cole to at least tie Bray Wyatt, so they can have a tie-breaking match at SummerSlam, and the winner of that would go on to face Kevin Owens. And the round-robin tournament has been a good one so far, though. Kick out by Jericho. We still have Kenny Omega versus Drew McIntyre. Chef Mike versus Scott Hall in round 3 of the round-robin. Uso splash. Jericho moves out of the way. Jericho measuring it up. Judas Effect. Judas Effect. Kick out again. Yeah, Dev here, who's the GM of Ring of Honor, books the weirdest combinations of things here. Like, for example, Team Feed Me versus Team Fly High. Chef Mike, Devil in Waiting, and Luchasaurus versus Axiom, Jeff Hardy, and Psychosis. As well as our friend Lux here, teaming up with Alexa Bliss to take on the Queens of Scotland. Santos Escobar versus the Boogeyman. You know, He's got some weird combinations on Ring of Honor. The main event looks like it's going to be Dax Harwood versus Jay Briscoe. Oh my God! Bray has looked very good. Bray, I would say at this point, is my favorite to win the tournament and to beat Kevin Owens at SummerSlam. Big scoop slam there. What a night this has turned out to be for Raw thus far. They have one more match after this. It'll be for the very first Raw champion of the season, Cody Rhodes versus the bad guy Scott Hall, who also is in the tournament, but he might not win at this point. He and Kenny Omega are tied. Righteously outpriced Hot Wings. Oh, God. Maybe. Good thing Hot Wings, not Hot Wings, Wing House wasn't. Drop kick on Jimmy. Kick out by Uso. Jimmy Uso still alive. Jericho measuring him up again. Another Judas effect. And a kick out again. Jericho has to dig further in his bag of tricks. He still has the Lion Tamer and the walls of Jericho in his back pocket. But Jimmy Uso with a sneaky pin. Kick out by Jericho. You guys change the brand name every time I mention it, okay? Jimmy Uso and Chris Jericho are both busted open. They're both tired. They're both near the end. But they are holding in there for the gold. Big move by Jimmy Uso. I keep missing him up. It's going to happen for the rest of the season. Jimmy Uso, the gigantic forearm splash to the outside. Yeah, multiple times per stream, Lux. You guys changed the name. It's hard for me to keep track. Oh my. Suplex on Jericho. And we will start New Japan off with a women's tag team championship match. Simply Perfection will take on a free agent legendary tag team. At least that's what they will tell you, that they're a legendary tag team. Both former women's world champions coming together. They've been a team before, and they're hoping to do it and finally win gold together against Simply Perfection. But we also will find out how Roman Reigns is doing after his attack by Bray Wyatt. Rod Overy House? Jesus Christ. Lux! Tap out walls of Jericho. And Jericho is your North American champion.
Here's your winner and new NXT North American champion.
What a weird championship for someone like Chris Jericho to hold. But you know what? It is Chris Jericho. He does whatever he wants. And he wins this one by the walls of Jericho this time. Nicely done. I mean, it depends on what you're looking for, right? Ryan Tucker, welcome on in, by the way. I mean, I do watch more AEW over WWE, but it's because I don't have the network anyway. But for me, I also don't have time to sit there and watch a lot of the storyline. Whereas AEW has only like a couple or whatever at a time that they focus on. So it's easier for me to follow as someone who works all the time. In terms of what's better over the other, again, it depends on what you're into. I would say that I'm a bigger fan of AEW in terms of actual output of content. Their pay-per-views, for example, to me are better so far. But both companies have been very, very good this year, so I can't even hate it. SummerSlam was a bit of a dud in a lot of ways. It just wasn't as good. But if that's the worst Triple H is going to get under his regime, I think both companies are going to go pretty far. It's been a rough year for AEW, and they're still putting out good pay-per-views. If they can get past their personal issues and their locker room stuff, they'll be right back to where they were in 2022 and 2021, which was very, very good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mac Daddy. Like, WWE does focus more on the storytelling, but they also have storytelling writers. They don't really have storytelling writers on AEW. The superstars kind of do it themselves for the most part because they don't have the writers right now. Warner Brothers has them, but they write more wrestling content than they do entertainment content. That being said, Better Than You, Baby is very good. So, that's probably my favorite one right now is Better Than You, Baby with Adam Cole and MJF over the World Championship in AEW. But we'll get to the Raw Heavyweight Championship right now. Cody Rhodes versus the bad guy, Scott Hall. I keep hitting the wrong button. Here we go. This is the main event here on Monday Night Raw. Exactly, Zod. That's how I see it. Like, I'm a fan of guys on both sides, and I hate superstars on both sides. I actually went into AEW absolutely hating Orange Cassidy. Absolutely hated it. I thought his kind of gimmick was shit for the company, for the business. But the more he developed the character, the more I got into his character because he really worked on it. Or even a goofy character like Danhausen's really fun. Jon Moxley bleeding every week has become a running joke even in their own company. But he's been putting on bangers. Chris Jericho is just a batshit crazy old man. Jay White has been very, very good since coming in there with Juice Robinson. And, of course, MJF and Adam Cole. But then you got on WWE, you know, the Judgment Day has been very good. You can't deny that. The huge momentum that LA Knight's been getting has been really good. And if only both companies booked their women better. Because I like Io Sky. I also like Rhea Ripley. So, I watch for the people that I will be more interested in doing. I like seeing Gunther. So, like, I don't believe in tribalism because, as MJF has said, if both companies are doing well, that means wrestling does well, and that means everybody in wrestling makes more money. It's more competitive. Look at how good the wrestling was. Peak WCW versus WWE. Peak Monday Night Raw versus Impact. The wrestling on those pockets of time were absolutely some of the best we've ever seen. And I'd like to see that again with $2 billion companies facing each other. With two big pocket companies facing each other. Warner Brothers and Endeavor are two mega companies that could do this forever if they want to. Considering Warner Brothers has been pretty satisfied with AEW's progression in terms of TV ratings. But their pay-per-view buys and their merch sales have been crazy. That's what carries a lot of it. So the tribalism, I don't pay no mind to it. I absolutely can't stand it. I think it's wrong and bad for the business. Just like people like hating on the Fight Forever game or whatever, like they're not trying to be WWE. They're trying to be different on purpose. They're not trying to be them. You know, they wanted a more arcade style game because Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks are more arcade style fans, and they were part of the game. We ourselves are winning as wrestling fans because we get to enjoy. Yeah, exactly. This is a new wrestling hotbed. This is a new era in professional wrestling. Guys like MJF for the future of this business, for example, like he can go in 2024 in a bidding war, and he'll probably get what he wants. The Elite had to get locked up because Triple H would love to have them. Like, there's a lot of fighting in terms of who wants to be the better company that makes the whole business better. And then you got New Japan and Mexico that works a lot with AEW too. So you get a glimpse of the four major companies working together pretty much. WWE doing their own thing, and then you got the other three working with AEW. You know, you got El Hijo, the Vikingo, whatever his name is. He's been very good. Obviously, got Andrade, who's bringing a lot of Mexican audience. the Lucha Brothers, Pentagon, El Zeta Miedo. So, you know, and then of course New Japan, they get tons of Japanese audience, but WWE has their entertainment audience. Both companies bring in a completely different audience. AEW focuses more on the sports and the hardcore guys, and WWE focuses more on the entertainment stuff, but they both have their values to it. I would like to see WWE involved in a New Japan show with AEW doing a Forbidden Door. They did something pretty close to it for Ric Flair stuff. There was a lot of mixtures between 3 different companies there. They came together, which I thought was really fun. WWE's opened the door a little bit to Impact because they have a lot of friends on Impact. Because if you look at the producing team for WWE, a lot of them are ex-TNA guys. Abyss, Jay Lethal was there for a while. Sanjay Dutt was there for a while. There's quite a few. Eric Young was there for a while. But there's quite a few that used to be producers on TNA that are now a part of WWE. And like I said, Abyss is a producer. Abyss has produced several matches for them. So like, that's why they've been open to getting Impact involved, because TNA is the production staff now. So maybe they did win the war after all. No. Yeah, just imagine if WWE, AEW, and New Japan and Impact all work together to do one mega show. My God. Yeah, honestly, Eric Bischoff, he's right sometimes, but he's right in the sense that a broken clock is right at least once or twice a day, you know? Same with Vince Russo. Sometimes they're correct. I wouldn't want either of them back. Eric Bischoff's ideas of wrestling is of a bygone era, and the man's ideas have killed 2 different companies. Impact has never recovered. WCW died. He had one good idea, ran it to the ground, and that was pretty much it for Bischoff's career, in my humble opinion, and I think a lot of people would agree with that. Jim Cornette still has some value. If you look at Major League Wrestling, he's got a lot of influence there. At least Jim Cornette has some influence still. NWA, too, a lot of influence came from his ideas there, and they've had a bit of a resurgence for a while until they put the belt on fucking Brodus Clay. But, yeah. We would never get it, though, but imagine Better Than You, Bebe versus the Judgment Day. Oh, my God. Better Than You, Bebe with Adam Cole, MJF, Roderick Strong versus Dominic Mysterio, Damian Priest, and Finn Balor. And then Rhea Ripley versus Britt Baker. Like, Razor's Edge on Cody Rhodes has been a pretty solid title match, but it could end early on Cody. The Raw Championship could be crowned here. 2, Cody kicks out. Better Than You versus Alpha Academy. That could be fun. You know, Young Bucks versus the New Day. Imagine those four geeky guys coming together. The Young Bucks versus the New Day would be the most video game mashy thing ever. Kenny Omega would be a legitimate contender to face Roman Reigns. Kenny Omega versus Roman Reigns at a giant show. Kenny doesn't have to win, but it would be intriguing enough that people will have to watch. Like, how could a guy like Kenny Omega main event against a guy like Roman Reigns? Well, I think Kenny could do a lot of work with him. MJF and Chad promos? That exactly. Oh my God. That would be good. Cody going to the top. Hook versus Gunther. Yeah, no one has to talk in that one either. Like, Hook versus Gunther. You know what's like an unlikely thing to happen now? CM Punk and a good personality, you know? Crossroads! And Scott Hall. No, I kid. I think that thing is a disappointment because I thought it would really go well. But Imagine like Matt Riddle trying to get MJF high. Like they do the Adam Cole thing, but like Matt Riddle takes him to like weed shops. Cody Cutter on Scott Hall. And could be looking for another Crossroads. Right here on Scott Hall. New Raw champion right here. 1, 2, 3. And Cody Rhodes is the Raw champion. Adrenaline in my soul. Something, something. Cody Rhodes is Raw champion. Could this be a sign of him completing the story and becoming world champion by the end of the season? Only time will tell. So this is the first step in the right direction for Cody Rhodes.
Tonight is definitely a night to celebrate, but let's not lose sight of the fact they have a
Great job
ahead of them now.
for Cody Rhodes. Now coming up, we have New Japan Pro Wrestling. It's a shorter brand. It's a shorter show, but they always put on bangers, so I don't doubt its ability. Orange Cassidy. Yeah, imagine Orange Cassidy. Sorry, guys, I'm probably yelling into the mic too much here. Imagine Orange Cassidy doing his little kicks to Dominic Mysterio, or Orange Cassidy trying to do the little kicks to Rhea Ripley. The to Rhea. The crowd would be so confused. The hardcore WWE crowd would be so effing confused, but I would die laughing. Like, personally, I would die laughing. Danhausen and Boogeyman. I was thinking, like, man, Danhausen versus, like, Santino in a WWE ring would be hilarious. Or, like, Danhausen trying to do, like... Or, like, Danhausen trying to, like, curse Chad Gable. I could see, like, LA Knight with, like, an MJF even, too. LA Knight versus Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson, like, he was just there. And, like, I feel like there's still new combinations, like, at LA Knight. Braun Breaker, Wardlow, a potential Haas fight between two young Haas guys. Yes and yeah chance. That'd be so good. That'd be so much fun. I'd be down for that, Zod. 100%. Who wouldn't want to be down for that? Christian versus Edge would finally happen and make it in WWE soil with Luchasaurus behind Christian, and Christian holding the TNT Championship, and then you got Edge on the other side going, "What the hell are you doing?" I still think we gotta see that. We gotta see Christian and Edge one more time. Like, we have to. Like, it's a thing we need to have in our lives. Oh, dang, I gotta put them on the show. I keep forgetting to do that. Danhausen and R-Truth. Ass Boys versus the Yes Boys. Oh my god, Bullet Club Gold versus Austin Theory and Pretty Deadly. They would carry the hell out of Austin Theory. But Austin Theory would look really good in that. You know, Austin Theory would look really good in that. Okay, I forgot to add a couple guys to this roster, so give me one moment. Gotta put this person on for the championship, otherwise we won't get that championship match. We have to get it. It might not go well for them, I'm not gonna lie, but who knows? It might go well. It might work. It'd be the best thing to happen in Austin Theory. Honestly, yeah, it would bolster his career in a lot of ways. He needs a reset entirely. I think there's some talent in there. They just got to figure out how to use it. It's kind of like the first face turn of Randy Orton, where they didn't really know what to do with Randy Orton. very young Randy. Like they turned him face too soon, and Triple H just kind of shit on him, and didn't really help him. It's kind of giving me that kind of vibe to it. In theory, I retain that he's too young to let the talent go to waste. They just got to reset the guy. They got to reset him. Otherwise, you're going to lose out on an incredible talent. You know, you can't let that happen. Yes, Yuri. And you're just in time to hopefully catch New Japan and Ring of Honor. Your show will be later in the week when I return from my mini vacation. I am gonna actually, I should get more banners for wrestling, but this is my like food stuff banner, but it's okay. I like the pizza, so whatever. But your show will be probably on the 10th, Yuri. But you can stick around if you want. Support your show, support the other shows. Raw had their best week by far, and I hope they do well. I hope they win. I hope they do really well. Because Unguided has had such bad luck to start. He's got Yuri luck to start the season. Yes, I do have them. Thank you. Oh my God, that's right, Mac Daddy. If they work together, we get simply perfection against whatever Chelsea Green team has. We might actually have a good women's tag team division. Like, imagine, like, Kairi Sane returning and, like, taking on her Japanese friends in a WWE soil, in WWE grounds. Like, Kairi Sane versus Asuka, and you got a potential of that. Could be really good. No, yeah. Like, there's so much potential. But the thing is, like, it wouldn't happen because then it won't be as fun. You know what I mean? Because, like, then the competition isn't as good because they don't have to compete if they're working together. What would be the point in competing? But yes, how you doing, Yuri? I hope work went well for you at least. You know, I hope it went good. Okay, I think I'm ready to put these together now. Lux, I'm actually curious with your like you're new to the wrestling like watching. Based on watching the games, is there anyone in particular you would actually watch in person? Like, is it someone actually like intriguing enough to you as a character, or their look just seems cool to you? I'm curious what you would think. Yeah, I mean the Iconics can definitely come back. I hope they do come back. I hope they do come back because they really need that pesky tag team. Like, they're not the most gifted in the ring, but they're kind of funny to listen to. You want to hate them. They don't have the X-Pac heat. They have the right amount of heat. And when they were around, the tag team division was really good. Was better off for it. And it was really good with Boss and Hug. We could have Boss and Hug again. I know they hate Mercedes Moné right now, but if she officially signs with AEW, which is the rumor that she's supposed to be like the new head of AEW's women's division because they need another megastar in there. With Jamie Hayter hurt, Thunder Rosa still out. They really want to have Britt Baker and Saraya and Toni Storm carrying it as their megastars. They need our Mercedes Moné to really, really solidify that. So they can get Mercedes Moné. Man, that'd be really good for them. 100%. I still didn't put them together. I thought I put them together. Did I not put them together? I thought I did. Whatever. I was pretty sure I put them together in this game. Freaking the Cena show. This team I didn't yet. For sure. That's true. That's true, Lux. You could pick yourself, you know. I'm the best. God Dang it, the game crashed again. As I was setting it up, it crashed again. One moment. Un momento. Yes. What is your question? Best tag team based on the win the other day. That's a good answer, Lux. Yuri and Mike, the best tag team. I don't think Yuri and I have like one match together. One match. I don't think it counts. And it was season 1, and I don't think it went very well. I don't think it went very well at all. Top 5 Canadian wrestlers. Well, the number 1 for me is probably Bret Hart, but I would definitely go Chris Jericho. So Bret Hart, Chris Jericho. Man, oh man. Edge. I need 2 more that I would like definitively put in that top tier. Kenny Omega. I've always enjoyed Kenny Omega. And the 5th one. Man. See, I didn't grow up with enough Owen Hart to appreciate Owen Hart. And he would have been up there if he was able to be around long enough. Probably KO. Kevin Owens. As my 5th. Tie with Sami Zayn in that. I think they're both phenomenal together and apart. That would be probably top 5. But if Owen was... if Owen didn't sadly pass away when he did, I think he definitely would have been probably the number 1, to be honest. Just based on his raw talent that was never realized by a lot of people. Like, even Bret Hart said he was the best one in his family. Like, Owen was the most talented one in ring in his family. And it just came so naturally to him that Bret didn't have to do much work to make it work for him. Like, Bret usually carried a lot of matches, depending who he faced. But with that one, he never needed to worry about it. You know, Owen was just that good. And it's a shame that we'll never really get to appreciate that. We can appreciate what he's done, but other than that, you know, it's a shame we didn't get a longer career out of him. He was still pretty young. It's much like in the sense of Bray. We can appreciate it more now, but a shame that we never got these loose ends tied up. We never figured out how the Uncle Howdy story was going to end. We never figured out a lot of these things. And that's just a damn shame. And it was the same way with Owen Hart for me on that one. Like, we never really got to see fully what it could have been. So, the game is running now. I just finally putting the last ones together here. Luckily, New Japan had a pretty short but stacked. I honestly really like the three matches he's given us here, plus the one I added for the tournament. It's very good. So I will update the rosters on their overalls after the 4 weeks because they have fluctuated a little bit for some of them, depending how good or bad they've been. Like, my guys went down a couple points because he hasn't been very good. Same with Scott Hall's. As I noticed putting them in. So update on the rosters for the GMs so they can see and maybe kind of book that way if they want. Maybe try to get a guy who hasn't been doing good, more momentum. But yes, here we go. We got New Japan coming up, guys. 4 mighty matches, 3 for New Japan. I mean, they used to have a Canadian Championship back in the day, a long time ago. But they only gave it to Dino Bravo, who, again, was another fantastic Canadian wrestler. French-Canadian specifically as well. But yes, we'll open up with Simply Perfection versus their team. a free agent team that will be available to you guys after the pay-per-view, especially if they win the championships here. I'll show you guys right now. Sorry, not right now, but like, it's coming. I think it's interesting. We haven't had these two people appear at any point before. We'll get to that tag team match. Who are they defending? Wow, Yeti. Wow. Hey man, careful. Dino Bravo got whacked by a French mob. Who is the team? Who's facing Simply Perfection? Lay Cool! Michelle McCool and Layla L. Former co-women's champions. Michelle McCool, the wife of The Undertaker. They are here to win some gold for the first time. Would it be a golden baguette? Shut up, Zod. No, it would be at least the fleur-de-lis. The fleur-de-lis. It would be at least that. On maybe a baguette-shaped belt. I feel like the belt strap would be like a golden, like a leather baguette, you know? But that is good. I can't even get mad at Zod for that one. Simply Perfection will be defending against Lay Cool, making their Chef Wrestling debut. And after this, they still have Toxic Attraction and the Iconics to go through. Two very tough teams in the wings waiting for an opportunity. From WCW and SmackDown, respectively. SmackDown tried before with another team. They kind of got hurt. What do you mean? You don't like Lay Cool? Yeti, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't have a team lined up for you because nobody else was ready for it. So I was like, I'm gonna put together an actual team that I have. I had two options. The other one, I wasn't sure would be as good, but we'll see. You know what? They could surprise us, Yeti. This is the same reality where the Iconics are like one of the best tag teams out there. But we'll see. They're not jobbers. They're former women's champions, Yeti. They are not jobbers. One is Undertaker's wife, goddammit. Okay? You cannot say these things about Taker's wife. I didn't pick jobbers. I turned the volume on, sorry. I didn't pick jobbers. They're a legitimate tag team. Whether or not they're going to last very long, I couldn't tell you, but to be fair, Simply Perfection has been a little hard to stop no matter who I put them against. What was the other option I had? Let's see. Yeah, the other option probably would have been maybe slightly better, the other option? No, they would have been a bit better. Yeti, I do actually have another team lined up if the other guys aren't ready. And if these two don't get signed, I do have the possibility. They might be a bit better, at least on paper. Two, actually. Potentially two. But I just thought Lay Cool would be interesting, okay? It would be different. This could still end up being a pretty good match, okay? I honestly thought I was going to have the Iconics to face them. But he's doing a thing with Daniel right now, and I was like, shit. Who am I going to get to face Yeti? So I was like, fuck. I had to come up with a team, and there may have been some panicking involved, Yeti. There may have been a bit of panic involved. I'm walking it down a lot quicker than I thought I would. I mean, if they carry these two to at least a 4-star, you're still golden here, Yeti. You're still golden. I wanted to give Yuri a chance to beat you clean. I wanted to give Yuri a chance to beat you clean. I mean, they haven't been terrible so far. Michelle's just kind of watching Layla get her ass kicked, but I mean, they could just get injured and then just never get signed at this point. No, not this week. They will be after the next pay-per-view, though. Just because I went through an extra pack because Yuri tied with you that 1 week. I was kind of stretching him out for the final little bit. So I only have a few left now, so. Let's see, which ones do I have left, actually? Let's see. I think Strong Style is one. Yeah, Strong Style. I dropped my pen. Shit. Legends. And New Generation. And Face the Revolution. So I got 4 left, actually. So 4 left, 4 more weeks. Takes us to about week 8, depending on how that goes. Oh my god. Well, Yeti, it depends on what you're looking for. I will give you guys a hint. 2 of the packs left are women's packs. You guys have not yet picked a women's pack. There's 2 of them with 4 of the top women in the game. Well, 6 of the 8 are really, really good. 6 of the 8 are really, really top tier. One, maybe one that Za was looking for from last season. I'm looking forward to your eliminations, though, Yeti. I'm looking forward to it. Your seasonal, let's see how long Mike can last on stream, is usually the source of my demise. But, you know, back in the day, Yeti, that was like, last season, that was like, because I did all of the shows in one sitting and you were SmackDown. So by the time your show came around, I was already exhausted. Breaking up this way, and you're the number 2 show, I'm golden. It's much better. Santina, Yeti, I really don't want to do Santina, but if you want to sign Santino and make him Santina, I'm probably not going to stop you either. Because we know it's the same person. If you really want to ruin your roster that way. Like, the rest of your roster, and then you got Santina. Like, it just does not fit. Your weakest member is probably already Brie Bella, and she still has pretty good stat line. So, like... It's brother and sister. No, it's not Mac Daddy. Don't fucking lie to me. Yeah, just like Ezekiel and Elias are not the same person. Oh my god! Blade Cool has the pin! Kick out! They had double pinned on them! I think, actually, Zob, do they have the Cobra in the game? I don't think... You know what, Zod? I will test that and see if he does. I'll see if he has, like, a finisher that's, like, close to it. I'll have to look into his, like... Maybe I won't test it. I'll just look into his stat sheet or his moveset and see if it's actually in there. I think he's got maybe a mandible claw, but it's not the same thing. Jade Cargill has her up. Oh my god, that knockout knee. That could be it. No, Michelle saves her team. See? This could be at least a 4-star Yeti. It's not completely a waste. Oh my god, unless Lay Cool wins. Right here. That's the Faith Breaker. I can't believe I remember that name, by the way. I can't believe I remember that finisher. Faith Breaker, I believe, is the name. My mind is fucked with some random information. I'm sorry. Lay Cool putting up a pretty good fight here. That kick on Jade Cargill. They're setting her up. They're setting her up for it. This could be it. We could see an upset. kick out by Jade Cargill. The crowd's into it. And this has been more competitive than any of us ever imagined. Actually, I knew the whole time. Oh, sorry. I realized how loud that is. I'm going to turn my mic down a little bit. It's a little hot. I knew the whole time this would work out. I had zero doubts. Oh my god! Another Layla kick. Almost finished it off right there. I never thought I'd see the day where Charlotte Flair might be in trouble from Layla L. Neckbreaker. Now Jade and Charlotte are in there together. No. Charlotte making sure Layla can't get out. They have her all along. Jade is going to go to work. Uh-oh. Look at the size difference between Layla and Jade Cargill. I'm about to Kevin Owens this in a second. They are the same person. Damn it. Layla L with the pin on Charlotte Flair. Kick out again. Look, Yeti, it's a good match. It's actually pretty good. It still works out for you no matter what. Well, unless they lose, then the free agent team has the belts. But still, that means somebody has to sign them. Or they face either Toxic Attraction or the Iconics at SummerSlam. But Mike the lie detector. Fuck the lie detector, Yeti. Fuck the lie detector. Those are historically inaccurate anyway. A leg bar by Michelle McCool on Jade. She taps! Oh my god! Yes! No way!
Here are your winners.
Lay Cool are the World Tag Team Champions. Don't worry, Yeti, you still get the stars for it because they're a free agent team. I did not expect this at all. But I tell you, RNG is a crazy ass. We might see a World Tag Team match between the Iconics and Lay Cool. Zod, we might see a barn burner 5-star classic between Layla L and Michelle McCool and Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. That might be a thing that happens here. That might be a thing that happens very soon. I'm lost for words. See, sometimes wrestling is all about that drama. Who would have thought the best team that Simply Perfection can face is the one that I put together in a panic? Next up is the Cena Show versus Edge and Bret Hart. Team Canada versus Team Cena. We're gonna continue on. I call rigged. I had nothing to do with this. I expected nothing. I'm very sorry. I did not think... I honestly thought it'd be Toxic Attraction or the Iconics that they able to do it. I did not think another random team would just come in and whoop, take it away.
The following contest is a tag team.
The women's tag team champions are Lay Cool. It's weird for me to even say. It's very weird.
John
It is what it is. Yeah, they will. I mean, I don't doubt it, Yeti. They were on a tremendous run. They had, what, 4 or 5 big title defenses? Like, I expect a big comeback from them. I expect them to be very good. So, I'm not worried about it. I think they're going to do very well. I think they're going to be right back on top very soon. I'm sure you're not too worried about it because, you know, sometimes they come back stronger and kill people. I'm literally putting in right now the 8th tag team title reign is Lay Cool. And it hurts me to even type that. They wrestle every week, it's true. They do wrestle every week.
From South Carolina,
Lay Cool might... Okay, what's a more unexpected team to win the titles though? Nikki Bella and Lacey Evans or Lay Cool? Because keep in mind, Nikki Bella and Lacey Evans had the tag team championships for at least 8 days. Lay Cool might hold them for a shorter period of time. Or at least about the same, because they might lose them at SummerSlam. When they take on probably another really good team. So, Captain Insano. Here he is. He looks Captain Insano, this version of him. I can't believe Lay Cool won. That's fucked. The RNG in this game is the weirdest goddamn thing. This is why I'm worried that Akira Tozawa could be world champion in this game. It's possible. Logan Paul is once again on a tear. He started off the same way as he did last season by beating Triple H. I don't know. You never know. I lost the ROH Championship to Otis. I see Yeti pulled up Boulder's Gate. He's fucking done now. That's it. Lay Cool has ruined it for him. But at least he got a 4.5-star match out of it. He might still win the week. That's the funny part. With his 3 matches, he can still win the week. As long as he keeps up the same pace, he might actually be better than he did last 2 weeks. Because the Bray Wyatt Adam Cole match was also a 4.5. That's true. You do have multiple screens. I just find the timing really funny. This is gonna be this could be a fun one too. This could be a fun match. Coming up after this is the CWF Round Robin Tourney. Round 3, continuing on. Chef Mike versus Scott Hall. Again, I don't have a lot of faith in my abilities as a peddler so far. But we'll see. And then Ring of Honor will host Kenny Omega versus Drew McIntyre, who surprisingly has 0 wins in the tournament so far. Yeah, to be fair, the match was good. We're just all stunned into silence. Except me. I was just flabbergasted and done away. Oh no, you're not gonna miss this. This is like almost like a dream match setup here. Especially the Cena show. Imagine they win the championships. Bear hug on Edge here. What do you think Edge's decision is going to be, guys? Where do you think he's going? What do you think he's going to do? I think he's going to sign a Legends contract and compete sporadically instead of full-time. Because he said, I'm not going to do a full-time run. So I think Edge is just going to sign a Legends contract. So they can still use his likeness. He can make money off of it. You know, he can still be in the games and stuff. I think that's the better move for him, personally, at his age.
fences with a kendo stick. Send your opponent crashing through the table. Whatever insanity you can do is fair game. Look at this, going counter for two. He's running a little off balance.
You think so? Yeah. You know, that's honestly, it's possible because like, if I'm Tony Khan and I'm trying to recover a locker room problem, why not bring a veteran that's never really caused an issue? Anybody who's beloved by a lot of people, a lot of guys, a lot of his friends are there, either as producers or as competitors. Like Christian is there, Jericho, they're both his good friends there. He's helped a lot of careers that are over there. Hardy Boys are his friends. He's known Jeff Jarrett for a very long time. The difference is though, Yeti, the only one that the Hardy Boys can't go. It pains me to say it. They don't have it. Christian is being smart by not competing that much. But Matt and Jeff Hardy, I don't think they can go anymore. They didn't really change their style. Like Jeff especially never changed his style. Edge and Christian, Matt a little bit, they all changed their style because they knew they were aging. Chris Jericho changed his style because of his aging. Jericho doesn't really bounce off the ropes like he used to when he was the Lion Tamer or even early days in WCW. As he learned, he can't really do that anymore. Yeah, they'll do it to be like as a mid-card match to bump up pay-per-view sales. Like, I can see them doing it for like Wembley next season or like next year, or they actually have an Australian. They have a brand new Australian show that they're doing. I can see them doing it for the big Australian show as like their mid-card main event kind of match. I can see them doing it for that. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what though? I thought Billy Gunn was going to retire, but then he and the Acclaimed won the Trios titles. Yeti, did you see the Acclaimed's Trios belts? They're fucking great. I actually really like them. I personally wouldn't wear them, but it fits the characters so well for them. The Trios titles that the Acclaimed have with Billy Gunn. Sorry, badass Billy Gunn. Look at Big Show trying to handle these guys all by himself right now. Oh my God, electric chair on Brett. Remember, all but one match here on New Japan is going to be Extreme Rules. The only one that isn't is the non-New Japan match, the Chef Mike versus Scott Hall, Ring of Honor versus Raw. They are the only one that will be a regular match here. New Japan is all about the Extreme. They're one of the oldest purveyors of Extreme before ECW was back in the day. Not necessarily in New Japan, but Japanese wrestling in general is known for death matches and hardcore. Same with a lot of old school underground Mexican shows. That's why Lucha Underground was such a cool niche for a while, because they were trying to really bring the grittiness back of Mexican wrestling while also making a TV drama. And honestly, it was brilliant until they ran out of money. No, they're not all hardcore, especially now, but like their style is still like super heavy-handed. That's why some of them don't translate to WWE very well. Shinsuke's have to change it because he can't really do his strong style ways anymore. It's just heavy. It's harder on your body. You know, I saw my first Hiroshi Tanahashi match, and yet he was like, this guy used to be really good, and then his body's like broken down. We watched him in Collision. And man, did I wish I saw Tanahashi in his prime, because good God, is he just so beat up now. He's still a showman. He's still a fantastic showman. But Tanahashi is a prime example of that strong style grittiness. Really lay on your body. Except when you're Stone Pitbull Ishii, he's just crazy. I'm also becoming a big fan of Konosuke Takeshita. He's got like a hybrid kind of style. He's got the strong style, but he's also got the AEW sports style. No, he's not the greatest showman. No, he's not quite as great as the greatest showman. New Japan cash ready, so we can afford to buy a lake pool. The main event is going to be good. Triple threat match. Kazuchika Okada making his debut here in New Japan. Well, on Chef Wrestling version of it. Versus the Great Buddha versus Kofi Kingston. No, Hugh Jackman is not in this. He has been involved in wrestling before, actually. But surprisingly not today. You know, he's not on this. Pile driver on Big Show. Imagine that. The strength that Brett has to have for that. Edge taking Cena right when they need him to, right there. Well, that could be it. Cena could be out from that stairs. Pick up by John Cena. Oh, I have one for you, Yeti. It might be kind of a lame name. Let's hit this pinfall real first. The excellence of execution. The excellence of execution. Kick out by Big Show. Look at that. Cena now fighting for that first team. He had her up, but Brett fights out, knowing that AA could be coming. Brett, DDT. Oh, I mean, yeah. They're gonna fight forever. If Yeti had Randy Orton, he'd be one of those two. It'd be Cena, Edge, Orton. It would literally be a fight forever situation. Kind of isolate the team. You see the Cena show can't combine their efforts. No, I mean, unless you book him like McMahon and just have them literally just fight forever in real life and to diminishing returns every time they face each other. Or you could be like Brock and Roman and have 3 good matches, beginning, middle, and end. But everything in between was garbage. You could do it that way too. They're trying to keep the Cena show isolated from each other. They're trying to keep the teams apart. Key to success in Extreme Tags, but Cena's still up. He is a Superman. He's got Brett. That classic. Oh! He caught Edge. He knew Edge was there. Bear hard on Edge. Oh, he could tap out here.
This is just vicious.
No. Edge driving those elbows with a bell clap. Take down Cena. Edge could be going for. What's he gonna do here? He's gonna throw him right into it. Big Show's right there. Spear on Big Show. He sensed he was there, but Cena. AA. No, Edge gets out of it. What a sequence that was. All four men are back in the ring together. Brett going for the sharpshooter. But Cena is there to break it up with a drop kick. And Big Show. Yeah, Edge is being great in this right now. But it might be not for nothing. Suplex on Brett. Smart move by the veteran. Big Show spears him through it though. And now it's a one-on-one. Cena and Edge. The eternal rivals. AA coming. No. Wait. Edge. Stuck. He's trapped in it. Hits it this time on Edge. But he can't roll him up. He's too tired. Cena, come on. Cena, go for it. The Cena Show. Go for it right now. 2. Kick out. Kick out. He waited a little too long. Another AA coming. You can't see me. Hit the second AA on Edge. Still can't pin right away. But that might be all he needs to do there. 1, 2, and the Cena Show wins. The Cena Show gets the victory here.
Here are your winners,
Big Show and John Cena. The Cena Show is still on syndication with a great run time. I got no other show references for you there. It's, I don't know what we're doing there. Let's move on. Let's move on. Next up is probably the worst match on the card tonight, mostly because I'm competing in it. Cena Show versus New Day, Part 2 is coming. Is that going to be for SummerSlam, Yeti? For the World's Tag Team Championship. Coming up now is Chef Mike versus Scott Hall for the tournament. Oh, who's meowing? Which one is this one? Sounds like Pike. Come here. SummerSlam, all right. Come here, Plague. Come here. Fine, scratch my door. Screw you too. Come here. I was going to make the main event for the first show, whoever faces Kevin Owens, but, I mean, you might have that main event anyway, because Bray Wyatt might win the tournament. I'm not sure where on the card I'm putting the title matches yet, but the world title, I'm going to put it there. I took the ears off because you guys bitched that the ears didn't look right. Anyway, Scott Hall versus Chef Mike. Come here. I wanted to show the cat first, but he won't come here. Come here. Anyways, after this, I might be able to get Jade for you guys. For now, we can watch me get killed again. This is a regular singles match, as it is just a 1-on-1 between two non-New Japan competitors, Chef Mike, Scott Hall.
The following contest is scheduled for one.
Because I don't look cat enough? I don't think that's how that works.
Representing the Union from New York, weighing in at 296 pounds, the Cook Mike.
Oh, Yeti Games has made it official. The Cena Show, New Day, ladder match, SummerSlam. Fantastic.
I'm sure they'll hear you when they watch this match 10 times before bed tonight.
And I'll place that. I'll put it here for now, but I'll fix it later. Just so I don't forget.
A competitor who does not know the meaning of the word quit. He is ready for battle.
We also have confirmed Rob Van Dam will face Maxwell Jacob Freeman for the WCW Championship. So those are the two officially confirmed matches for the card. More to come.
And his opponent, representing the NWO from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 280 pounds.
I like how Lux still cheers for me, even though I haven't won a single match in this tournament. Scott Hall's got one. You know, if I can at least beat Drew McIntyre, then I'll not last place. If I can get one more win over Drew McIntyre, if I can get one win over Drew McIntyre, I'd be good. Because I still have Adam Cole in round 4, and I don't like my chances against the pissed off Adam Cole.
Who can forget this man's immortal quote? Hard work pays off, dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Well, I'm pretty sure Scott Hall is about to cause some bad times for his
You know, because my guy hasn't been very good, Lux, but I am going to be appearing again later tonight when Team Feed Me is in a trios match against Fly High.
And you are looking at one of the most unshakable superstars. Absolutely a picture of resilience. He's been through
Oh, God. Come on. Let's go.
perseverance is what will make him such a threat in this matchup. And he's going to have to deal with the back.
Jeff Knight trying to start strong against Scott Hall. That death lock there.
Hall's fought demons that would break a lesser man, but against all odds, he's still
Nice hold on Scott Hall.
Hall would be the first to tell you, bad times don't last, but bad guys do. It's more than his smarts and his strength that make Hall a tough Chico. It's resilience that makes him special.
Lux, I feel like that was a bit of a shot at me. Bulldog by Scott Hall.
lifting them up. Relative ease. Followed up with a
Ooh.
missed the mark. That's a good way to beat Scott Hall. Scott Hall is mean and smart, so you're going to have to be meaner and smart. Be ready to take some serious power moves and expect a long thing, but don't let yourself get intimidated or discouraged at any point.
Scott Hall. Now starting to pick apart Chef Mike. All right. Well, thank you, Lux. I appreciate it.
Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful of the referee's count here. He turns it around.
Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Look at that. Oh, my God! Poison Rana by Chef Mike. Did not know that was in my repertoire. Remember, it could end in a draw. They both get a point on the board. Oh, God. Scott Hall's just trying to kill me at this point. Scott Hall all over Chef Mike. Good. What are you doing? Scott Hall was trying to bash my face into the guardrail. Yeah, I guess you can. Oh. Scott Hall looking to at least get ahead of Kenny Omega in this tournament. For a still outside chance here. He probably won't be able to win unless Bray Wyatt loses his next match. And Scott Hall wins this one and the next one. Razor's Edge coming. The bad guy could be finishing off Chef Mike. It's a lot of weight for him to carry. And that could be it already for Chef Mike. Kick out. I don't know how much more he's got left in him. Don't fight forever, me. I'm not doing very good, crowd. Oh my god. Blockady Donald stretch. Chef Mike trying to do a comeback. Big back body drop. Into a spine buster. Blocks Chef Mike. Taking him right out of the ring. And Scott Hall continues the punishment on the Chef. He might not make it to Ring of Honor. He was killed by Bray Wyatt last week, recovered just to get beat up again. Both Scott Hall and Chef Mike fell pretty handily to Bray Wyatt last week. Oh, sit out slam. Continuing the punishment, but he's fighting back. Chef Mike not going down easy. Oh my god. Capture suplex. You know Scott Hall's legs can move like that. STO. Kick out by Scott Hall. Chef Mike's gonna go for it. It's time. Can you do it? No. Chef's kiss! The back of the head of Scott Hall. One, two, kick out. The Chef is still somehow alive in this. Look at that. And on the other side, he's doing some stuff we haven't seen him do. Trying to pull everything he's got, everything he has left in him. Oh my god. Boom! You know, he is looking a little sore, but he's gonna fight. But Scott Hall about to finish this. Nice suplex there. Razor's Edge time. Oh, goodbye, Chef Mike. 1, 2, 3. Well, that's the best he's looked in this tournament, Chef Mike, but still can't get it done. Scott Hall, it's win number 2. Chef Mike is officially out of contention for this tournament, but will still fight one more time against Adam Cole Bay. Scott Hall brings the win to Raw after losing out in his championship opportunity. But we still have one more really good match here coming up here in New Japan. And then before we get to Ring of Honor, I will go get the cat and show you guys, mostly Lux, Jade. But coming up, the Great Muta, Kofi Kingston, and the debut of Kazuchika Okada, the man who won the Royal Rumble last season, to go on to have a main event slot coming up just short on that World Championship match, the main event. But hey, he main evented the first WrestleMania with several other gentlemen for the world title. Let's get to the epic match now. Can Kazuchika Okada climb the mountain again?
The following is a triple threat Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan. Weighing in at 254 pounds. Oh, Kaiba.
Ever since I took my spot here at the commentary table, I have wanted to call this match. I cannot wait to finally do it.
Oh, she came down to join me anyway. She came down to join me anyway, guys. Here is little Jade. Oh, now you're nervous all of a sudden?
But he wants to prove them all wrong here tonight.
There's little kitten Jade. This is my dad's cat. Oh, don't jump that far. Okay, there you go. I got you. Go on. She booked it. What a run. Ran. She's in play mode. She's looking for the other cat, I think, right now. Plague is not into the playing with other cats, though.
And his opponents, first from Tokyo, Japan. Weighing in at 238 pounds. The Great.
She's very friendly. I came home today. She ran right up to me, so she's a very friendly girl.
Well, the WWE Universe clearly disagrees with you, Corey.
Oh, what else is new?
Go, go. Ooh, the winner of this match will face Stone Cold Steve Austin for the IWGP Championship. So there's a lot on the line here. Great Muto just lost to Stone Cold. Could get his rematch here. But I'd be curious to see how Kofi Kingston would do a match against Steve Austin. You know, that'd be a fun one. Even Kazuchika Okada, can he finally win a top prize? Here comes the Pancake Power himself. One half of the CWF World Tag Team Champions. He could be double world champ.
And representing the New Day from Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 212 pounds. One half of the World Tag Team Champions, Kofi Kingston.
Kingston leaves here tonight with an opportunity to double champ it. Kofi Mania could be coming back, and the crowd is here for Kofi.
It made him a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer. Kofi Kingston, the real deal. If you don't believe human beings can fly, Kofi Kingston is happy to prove.
And of course, a little twerk in there, just for all of you.
Expect the unexpected because Kofi is always going to bring it.
There's really no telling what this match might have in store for us. Just about the only thing you can do.
Yeah, chaos is the name of the game here. These superstars are going to be living out their most unhinged and dangerous dreams in this one. Oh my, what elevation! Isolating the
Losing the momentum here. Who's going to be at the top of their game here tonight? Hopefully all three are here for it. Oh my god!
Hooked up. Oh, a shin breaker. And he sends him into the corner.
Muta off that. Bro, nice kick. He blocks Kofi and throws him into the corner.
And sometimes the end result all comes down to one of the more sadistic superstars.
Oh my god, that kick again by Muta. The most dangerous man in this match is the Great Muta. Okada was German. Kofi the neck breaker on Okada. Kofi with the kicks of his own, and Muta stops him. Muta with that. Oh my god, the Shining Wizard again! A devastating move, but Okada breaks it up. Muta has won his matches with that. Oh, the miss! He misses! The green mist misses Okada as he stepped away. Over here is Jay running around down here. She's playing. We probably need help to get back upstairs because the stairs on the way back up are harder for her than getting down. Snake eyes on Muta. Oh, there goes Okada. It's Kofi and Muta in there again. Okada spent a lot of time on the outside. Oh, this time the mist hits Kofi right in the eyes. Oh, and the punt kick. But it's broken up by Okada. And a Shining Wizard on Okada. Muta is unhinged right now. Muta wins. What? The Great Muta destroyed both men. Wow.
Here is your winner, the Great
I did not expect that. The Great Muta just destroyed both men handedly. He barely took any damage himself. Muta is going to get his rematch against Stone Cold. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I did not see that coming. And the reality that that triple threat match is worse than Lay Cool is a strange reality that we live in. It's a very strange reality that we live in. Go figure. Great Muta will take on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now put that in here so I don't lose track of that. And now we're getting ready for Ring of Honor. Meow. Yeah, you get. She's really loud for a little thing. Hold on. She might help. She might need help to get back upstairs. What's up? Where are you? You're really small and I cannot see you. Alright. Come here. Here, Jade. There you are. Here. Come on. Come on. Ah, she's fine. She's fine. Ugh. That rocky oral habits? What the? That just sounds weird. And possibly dirty. Potentially dirty. One more thing I gotta do before we continue that I almost forgot about. We have one more show tonight though, guys. ROH, and I just say ROH from now on, if I can. I'll probably forget immediately after. I hear you meowing, but you won't let me come near you. You're just running away on me, little bugger. Meow. Meow. Yes, I hear you. Come here. Come here. Oh my goodness. Come here. I can hear you. Meow. Of course it's a thing. Of course it's a thing, Lux. She is very vocal, I will say that. The cat is super vocal. Come here. I see you. You're looking right at me now. Oh, you want me to chase after you? You just ran off again. I'm not chasing you. She's not in the cuddling mood right now. She's in the run away. I'm trying to play with you mood. She's trying to get me to play with her. What? Come here. I'm not playing right now. Oh no, that tag. 13, 6. There we go. Meow. Lux, I don't care. I'm not. It's not gonna happen either way. So it doesn't matter to me. I don't care what your flavored rocks. That's not what ROH stands for. Meow. There you are. What are you doing? Now you're attacking my feet? They probably don't taste very good. Come here. Oh. I got you. Oh, I almost tripped. Oh my god, you are a fidgety little cat. I'll get you all one day with my murder mittens. What else you want, huh? Don't chew on the wires. I will. Oh. I'll send you back to the shelter. Don't chew on my wires. She won't let me hold her. She's being fidgety. Hold her properly. She's being hyper right now. She's fine. She's attacking my feet right now. I'm just trying to do a show right now, cat. These cords are not playthings. I have a cat under my desk. Potentially going after every cord. And all I hear is a little feet pattering around. And a meow every once in a while. Good girl. Oh, attacking me is good. Man, this is why I need vacation, you know? You guys are so just abusive to me, you know? It's just a toxic relationship I have with my audience. You appreciate the cat assaulting me. It's just wrong. Give her a ball to flick around. She has them upstairs. I don't have one down here. Almost ready to go. Hopefully. Unless it crashes again on me. Oh, do you deserve it, Lux? Do you deserve your feet being nipped at? He makes the dog cry because he gets bullied by the cat. That is a mean cat. It's a mean cat. This one so far isn't mean. She's just really hyper. But she is a 3-month-old kitten, so I don't really expect anything less. Okay, almost done. Return. That one, and then I got one more to put in, and then we're good. At least everyone did a bit of a shorter week to kind of set up things. Meow. Okay. They play together and give as good as they get. Oh. Okay. Well. Anyways, it's time for ROH. And Lux, what does it stand for this time? I don't know. But the first match is going to be Team Feed Me versus Fly High. Team Feed Me. Man, I still think this is just a fat guy team featuring a dinosaur dude. But maybe we'll do well together. We did well in the last tag team match. Oh wait, no, it was a 3-on-1 against Boogeyman. My only win this season. So we'll see how it goes. A 3-on-1, I better win those ones. Anyways, yes, we're gonna go right to the match now. Okay, I took Murder Mittens back. Because she's meowing to go back upstairs. Okay, match starts off with Axiom versus Luchasaurus, the newest member of Team Feed Me, who helped us defeat Boogeyman by betraying him, stabbing him in the back last week. This is our first go as a trio. With the the ROH 6-man championships to be determined. Also, I forgot to mention in the news that Roman Reigns will be gone for a while due to an injury caused by Bray Wyatt to get himself in the tournament. And now that Bray Wyatt is potentially going to win the world title, that must sting a lot for Roman Reigns. And I wonder how it's going to go. But Roman right now is out for an indeterminate amount of time. Yeti will keep us posted on what he knows, but Bray Wyatt has made his presence known to the Tribal Chief. And Luchasaurus is making his statement against Axiom, who's already getting really hurt here. Oh boy, Feed Me. Mostly Luchasaurus right now. All Luchasaurus taking out the smaller men. When Jeff Hardy is the biggest guy on his team. Luchasaurus going really into Axiom right now. Kick up by Axiom, and it would have been broken up by Psychosis. Well, that's why we're Team Feed Me. We're hungry too. I have a bag right here, actually. Salt and pepper chips. I would, Lux, if you were here. Of course, Axiom knocks me out. Lucha has Axiom in the corner. Dev tags in. We finally get to see Dev operate. He was only in briefly last week in his debut match. No, I'm good. I survived Bray Wyatt. I can survive Axiom. Dab taking in the corner. Jeff Hardy tags in. Big back body drop on Dev. Dev staying on the outside, but Axiom looking right at Jeff Hardy. Oh, he stops Jeff. He knows Jeff well. A man who's watched Jeff Hardy's entire life. Once again, Chef Mike getting shots thrown at him. But Jeff going after Luchasaurus at that sunset flip. But a clothesline by Dev. Reversal by Jeff. And once again, Dev playing a little possum here, rolling away. But Axiom cutting him off. And there goes Chef Mike again, who spent more time on the ground than he has on the apron. Sunset flip on Luchasaurus, and Dev is by himself in a 3-on-1 situation. But Dev's going to go right after Psychosis. And now it's 1-on-1 as Jeff and Dev are the only two up. A capture reverse STO. Dev reaching is Chef Mike reaching at the Dev, but Dev nowhere near him right now. Twist of fate. Broken up by Chef Mike. Axiom going right for him again. He might get counted out if he doesn't get out of the ring. That distraction can help Dev here. Dev, half and half. For the pin there. Kick out by Jeff Hardy. Tags in Chef Mike. He gets his first taste in this match. Still gonna be sore from his last encounter. As you can see, no, blocking the twist of fate, knowing it's coming. And Chef Mike stops it. Lux is going for the Women's Tag Team Championships after this. She could be the first Ring of Honor Women's Tag Team Champion with Alexa Bliss. Senton! As they take on the Queens of Scotland right after this. But a leg drop by Jeff. Tagging in Psychosis. You got down here again, you little bugger? Oh, you just want to play with my... Come here. Ah! She's freaking fast, this cat. Luchasaurus back in. Look at the size difference between Luchasaurus and Psychosis. Luchasaurus is nearly 7 feet tall. Tagging in Jeff Hardy. Taking off that clothesline, but barely phases Luchasaurus. Let's do some more heavy lifting for his team here. Oh my god! That slam. A nice confident walk right back to the corner. Ooh, nice jump you got there, Cat. What are you doing in there now? Drop kick. How did you jump that high, huh? You can't get up the stairs, but you can jump that high? Jeff Hardy's lining up against Chef Mike right now. I mean, cats can teleport, don't you know? It's one of their secret powers. Psychosis tagging in. Oh my god. Nice little leap there, Jesus. Oh, that punt on Chef Mike. Kick out at 1. And tagging in Axiom now, who hasn't been in a bit. He's been beat up, but Chef Mike has not been effective in a lot of his matches here. So he's got a chance Pele on Chef Mike. Oh. Right to the turnbuckle. But Chef Mike reverses. No. Axiom right back to it. Exactly. See? Cats know. Cats can teleport. Actually, want to finish off Chef Mike here. Oh my god! Scissors drop kick. Broken up by Luchasaurus. Chef might try to sneak it on new Axiom, but the ref not paying attention. And Psychosis will break it up. He tags in Jeff Hardy. Goes right after him. Chef might getting 3-1 right now. Team Feed Me trying to find a way. Oh, that delayed vertical. Looks like it is a delayed vertical suplex. Hits it. Oh, I didn't even notice the audio wasn't on the whole time. Sorry, guys.
This match continues.
Didn't know either. Guess I learned today. Jeff Hardy. All over Chef Mike right now. Atomic drop into that leg. Double leg drop right here. Splitting the legs open. I realize I shouldn't say it like that. Kick up my Chef Mike.
He's got the title acquired. Just a matter of moments.
It's the fate. Jeff saves it. Jeff Mike's getting up. Jeff is down. I probably should not get so cocky. I haven't been very good. Nice double team there from Luchasaurus and Chef Mike. Oh my God! End of the road. That's the fossilize. But nicely done by Psychosis to save his team. Oh my God! A million miles deep! Broken up by Jeff Hardy. Axiom's up, it's a 3-on-1 right now. Luchasaurus fighting out. Poison Rana for Luchasaurus by Axiom. I don't know if you guys can hear the purring. Really loud. Big back body drop on Luchasaurus. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. God dang it. Looks like it's down again. Yep, there it goes. There goes the game again. At least we got kitty cam right now. Hey? Yeah. You're so loud. Probably shouldn't be on my table, but wait. No, no, get. Come here. Not on my table, okay? No. There we go. Yes, good girl. Can you fall asleep now, or are you gonna keep playing? You gonna keep playing? Oh my goodness. You are so hyper right now. You're gonna knock over things. No, no, no. Jade. No. Alright. I'm just gonna sim that match through. But credit the 4 stars, because I'm not gonna go through the whole match all over again. That was already getting long. So I'll sim it through, the results. But it's still a 4-star. Man, I hate it when it's deeper. I rather it be the beginning, because we start again. But once already like that deep in a match, I'm not gonna sit here another hour and watch the same match, you know. And the potential it might crash again anyway. Ah! No, you don't play with the cord. I'm trying to get you to stop playing with the cord, you little bugger. Ah, my foot now. Ah, Jesus! Jade. Cat scared herself when the controller almost hit her. Typical cat. I got random fluff on me because of her too now. No, she's back for round 2, Lux. She's pretty dedicated to this cord. No, stop with the cords. Jade. I'll start calling you Aubergine again. Oh, you didn't like that, did you? I don't know where they are. No idea what the toys are. I got a scarf right now that she likes. What a cat. Oh, she got it. That was pretty good. It's not working at all now. Frustrations. God damn it. Come on. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to reset. Sorry, guys. So I'll be back.